All right. We're still out here in Detroit, hanging out with our guy Netane Muti right now. Welcome back to Bring the Juice.
Yes, sir.
Been a minute. You look great in that robe. We're in the hotel room.
Thanks.
We thought let's be leisurely. Let's be leisurely, right?
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go.
So, Muti, since last time you've been on the Juice, you've had quite the journey, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, as
How
you
long
know,
was that?
you were still in Denver.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Bro, you don't see me very much
Dang,
anymore.
That was a long time.
You don't text, you don't call, you don't write.
That's cap.
Your journey, though, right? Got drafted, went to Denver, had your run, bounced around to the Raiders, and now you're here in Detroit.
Yep.
Tell me about the process so far. Tell me about the process. We know you were in Denver. How'd you get to the Raiders, and how was that experience? Let's start with that.
So my last year in Denver. So this week, we played the Chiefs, and so we go to the Chiefs. They tell me I'm not finna play, but they're just gonna dress me out. And so we go play the Chiefs. One of our guy gets hurt, and so they don't know who to put in.
Because they said they're not going to play you.
Yeah, they said they weren't going to play me. And, they put in this other guy who was a rookie. He was struggling a little bit, wasn't doing well. And so, next guy up was me.
Yeah.
So, next thing I know, they put in another guy before me, which was a tackle.
And you're like, okay.
And I'm just like, all right, whatever. And so I'm just chilling on the sideline. I'm like, all right, I'm not playing. My mind's already almost checked out.
Yeah. They clearly don't want me here.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, they start rotating us.
Oh.
Me and the tackle, they start rotating us. And so I go in, do my thing, do the best I could, balled out. And then next day, I'm doing a event for my buddy. One of my buddies, he threw an event for the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the event, and then my agent calls me. Raiders want to sign me. I was on P Squad that year.
Yeah.
And so they called me, signed me, got to the Raiders.
You were like, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah. I didn't want to hear what they was trying to talk about to me. I just left.
Yeah.
So that night I got I went to the locker room, took all my stuff, left that night.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You pull up to Vegas.
Pulled up to Vegas. Obviously, you got to learn the playbook. So they just let me sit out. And so next year comes, they re-sign me. And then pretty much was dealing with some injuries or whatever during the whole camp. But yeah, went through that whole Josh McDaniels
the
AP
saga.
change. Yeah.
Tell me about that change, bro.
Huh?
What's your take on that change?
Oh, I love Coach AP, man. He's
Yeah.
great.
When you found out he was the guy, what was the vibes in the locker room?
Oh, it was electric.
It was turned, huh?
Yeah. Everybody loved AP. But, yeah, there was a meeting we had, a team meeting before that. It went down.
What? What happened in this team meeting, bro? Tell me what you can.
I don't want to say too much, but it went down in that meeting. Not a lot of coaches was happy about it. And next thing you know, we see on social media, Coach AP got the job.
You found out on social before fucking the meeting?
Yeah. No, this was it was crazy, bro. The whole meeting, the tables flipped around, bro. It was.
Damn!
I don't want to say too much, but it was
No, that's fine.
after that, he got fired, and then AP got the job. So,
It got heated.
Yeah.
It ended.
Yep.
And now AP's in there.
AP's in there. Everybody's fired up. He's
Breath
got
of fresh
the
air.
juice. Yeah.
He does got juice, I hear.
Oh yeah. He got everybody fired up. We went down to KC on Christmas. Beat their butt, bro. Everybody was fired up. So yeah, it was a good change.
Did you partake in the cigars? Celebratory win cigars?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
It was dope. I've
Yeah.
never done that before, but all the guys there was all turned up, so
I thought it was cool. I think it was refreshing to see at least like small accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we know this firsthand. It's hard to win fucking football games.
Oh yeah.
It's just hard to win football games, straight up.
Facts.
So when you have the opportunity to win a football game, make it a big deal. And I feel, at least from an outsider, a guy who's involved in ball, it looked like, hey, we kind of lost track of. It's hard to win football games. Our job's to win football games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go win a football game. Let's celebrate it for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You know? And if
Right.
cigars is your way of doing that, then so be it, man. I'm sure a cigar company should have tried to jump on that with a
Oh
sponsorship
yeah, for
deal.
sure. Because we were running out every time.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. I hope they keep that tradition going.
Well, shit, we'll know here next week.
Yeah.
That's a really cool tradition, though. So between the injury bug and whatnot, you experienced something significant at the Raiders, but ultimately it led you back to Detroit here.
Mm-hmm. So, end of the year, I got the opportunity to sign back with the Raiders. But I was waiting to see who they're going to hire for the O-line coach.
Right.
I was hoping it would be one of our assistant O-line coach, because our O-line coach there at the time had left for the Giants. And we were hoping that the assistant O-line coach was going to get the job. Ended up going to San Fran, and Detroit called. I had Detroit and the Raiders. And so since he didn't get hired, I just hopped on Detroit.
Yeah.
Next airplane.
Okay.
Just took off.
How's your time been here so far?
It's been great. I got to meet a lot of new guys. It's a lot more family environment out here. The team's good. Team's great. So,
How's Dan Campbell?
oh,
Tell me about Dan Campbell right now, Muti. I want to hear about him.
I mean, the energy he brings is almost like AP.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's fired up for him, and like everybody want to play for him. So
Right.
It's a different type of mentality, like to play for somebody that cares about you and cares about the team. It's different.
The man's passionate.
Yeah, it's coming out of your heart.
I think I watched the Netflix documentary Receiver, and we kind of talked about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But like seeing the little spurts of the way the organization is kind of ran, and like the standard, it seems high right now. The standard seems like you could tell you guys are trying to win a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's like not unrealistic. It's gonna fucking happen.
Oh yeah, we're out there banging every day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's the way to do it, though.
Yeah. Got a bunch of guys that was hurt. We just keep going, bro. Keep reloading.
Who's a dude on this journey that you've you appreciated or gravitated towards for advice as from a business perspective in the NFL?
A business perspective?
Or just taking under your wing, whatever it might be, yeah.
In terms of the Lions?
Yeah, sure. Let's start with the Lions.
Nobody. I asked the room in the O-line room. Nobody really got any businesses going except for Skipper. He said he got a little sign thing for like anniversaries or like gender reveals.
Oh yeah. Kenny Wiggins is doing that right now.
Yeah. I think he's on the same one.
Alpha Lit.
Something like that. Yeah.
There's money in that shit, bro.
Yeah. Nah,
What business ventures are you trying to do?
I've been trying to look into ag in Hawaii.
Ag in Hawaii.
Yeah, but it's so expensive land out there, man. Like you can't really, the land out there you can't really own. You gotta lease it. But I want something to like build on.
What would you sell? What would you grow?
So I mean, a bunch of Polynesian stuff, like because my family, they sell a bunch of Polynesian souvenirs. That's how they
Okay.
make money in Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
And
So add a fruit stand to that.
Yeah. Something like that, like flowers, like Lay's, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lay's are really expensive out there now.
Really?
Yeah, they like $80 for a good lay. So
I haven't been back since the Hawaii Bowl, bro.
yeah,
Or no, we played them our senior year.
I've been trying to look into that.
Hawaii. Let's talk about the island.
Hmm.
Tell me for people who didn't listen to the first episode, tell me about, your journey of where you're from and how you got to Fresno.
So I was born in Tonga and ended up migrating with my family to Hawaii. Went to high school there. Big culture shock. Didn't know English like that. School was hard. Told my mom, send me back, bro. I want to go back to Tonga, bro. And she sent me back for like 2 years. And I went back. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, I'm here by myself. My family's in Hawaii. I'm living with my grandma. And, like, you don't get the same attention, you know.
No.
Yeah, like.
You want to be with your family.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just out here in Tonga just doing whatever, bro. Not paying attention to school. My parents, like, they all the way in Hawaii, so they don't get to see what, like, my progress or, like, have a figure for me to, like,
right.
you know, like, keep me in line. So, like, I'm just out there, like, just
floating in the wind, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, school was still bad.
Damn.
But when I was in Tonga, I learned a little more English, went to an English school, got better in English, and told my mom, like, nah, like, send me back to Hawaii. I want to come back.
You can't make a fucking decision over here.
I was young, man. I just didn't have a figure. Like,
yeah.
So my mom sent me back to Hawaii. Went to school. Joined the marching band my freshman year.
Of high school?
Yeah.
Where'd you play in the marching band?
I played the tuba.
Motherfucking tuba.
No, so I played the tuba in regular band, and I played snare drum in marching band.
Could you still play right now?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I could, but it would be...
Were you raw?
I was actually pretty good. Like, I was in the highest band in high school.
Is there JV and varsity
symphonic
bands?
band. Huh?
Oh. Is there JV and varsity? Or...
Nah, I mean, there's levels to it, though.
There's levels to this shit?
Yeah. So I was in symphonic band, which is technically the best band you could be in.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we won trophy that year on marching band. Like, we were really good.
You
Like,
were
and I was
raw.
And I was really into it. Like, I'm finna go to college to do marching band.
Damn.
And like my teacher, he was like really telling me like don't join football, because I was thinking about joining football the next year, and he knew I was gonna leave marching band. He was like, you could get a scholarship off of marching band and doing all this, and I'm like,
bro, that is that's a selfish ass teacher right there.
I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm cool.
Oh my God.
So yeah, throughout marching band, I found out football.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously my older brother played, but I didn't really know, because I've been back in the island and came back. My brother's already playing football.
Yeah.
Don't really know what football was, but watching during the marching band.
You're out there watching, you're playing your instrument and watching a football game, and you're like, bro, I could easily be out there manhandling dudes.
I'm like, I could do that. So I went out the next year, made the team. Obviously, I had a lot to learn, but
yeah,
I was this scrawny little dude. Just
how much you weigh?
Well, my junior year, I was like 180.
It's crazy, bro.
But also, I was in
you were young too.
I was in wrestling.
Oh.
And 180 was the only open one, so I open weight class. So I just took 180 and just ran with it. And then my senior year, I was like, "What am I doing, bruh?" And so I'm like, I gotta do something with myself, bruh. And so I'm like, I quit everything my senior year and just focus on football, bruh. That whole year, I worked in the cafeteria. I'm eating every single period, bro.
You're working in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
You're just eating as you're like handing out chicken tenders to eat on?
Nah, we could eat on during work, but after work, all the leftovers, it's free for all, bro. Like, you take whatever.
So you're smacking
So
shit.
I'm taking things to go. I'm taking little what's that little drinks in the box? Little juice boxes. I'm like taking like things to go home, taking things for the next period. And, like, we have breakfast, lunch, and I think after school.
Snack or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So I would always get food like that. Like 3 meals a day.
So that was your senior year. So did you start getting recruited then?
Nah, bruh. My senior year, I almost went through this D2. Or, like, almost went to the JUCO route.
Yeah.
And
Because what'd you weigh at this point?
so my senior year, I made it all the way to 280.
You went from 180 to 280 between your junior year and senior year of high school?
Yeah.
You put on 100 pounds?
Yes, bro.
I don't think people understand how fucking crazy that is.
I promise you, bro. It was literally like...
What position were you at 180?
I was still O-line, D-line.
At 180, you were fucking O-line?
Yes, bro. But the thing is... and I was out there killing them, too.
And then you put on 100 pounds?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, our school wasn't really like a big school, so it was really like...
You guys were cheeks.
Yeah, like, all right, like, you going to play...
Because you're on the team.
3 positions.
Right. No, I get it.
So, like, it was really... It wasn't that hard, but being 280, it made it very easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't know where you're going to play. You were going to think about going JUCO or D2, then what happened?
Yeah, so I didn't get any coaches messaging me. It was only like a D2. I forgot what school it was. And I was either doing that or going to go to JUCO, or I was going to go back to the island, bro. I was just going to...
Fuck it.
Yeah, go back to the island, find some work somewhere.
Find some work somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much the end of my year, I had no offers. So I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I'm finna walk on the UH, and I'm finna get this scholarship. And so I applied as a regular student. That's my first mistake. Applied as a regular student, and then lo and behold, UH come to our school. They offered me on the spot.
Scully?
Yeah, they offered me. I'm like, oh hell yeah! I verbally committed right there. I'm like, yeah, I'm going.
I'm a Hawaii Rainbow Warrior.
And I was gonna play D-line there. They wanted me to play D-line. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. And signing day comes. Before signing day comes, the letter that I applied for as a regular student came back, bruh. Came back like 2-3 weeks before our signing day or something like that. Came back saying, you have been denied. I'm like, bro, it's Hawaii, bro. The requirements can't be that high.
What was your GPA?
Okay, my GPA was pretty bad.
Were you in the twos?
Yeah, I was like a 2.5 going
That's
in.
not
Yeah.
that terrible.
But like it was like 2.7 cumulative or something like that to get in.
I mean, it's not the Harvard fucking
I
the
know.
islands, but
But
so you get denied. Then what happens?
I get denied and I'm like, oh my goodness. They tell me my NLI is invalid. So like I can't wait, no. So it came afterwards, after I signed to Hawaii.
You
So
did sign.
I did sign. The letter came back saying I got denied, and so my NLI that I signed, it was invalid because technically wasn't in the school.
Right.
Yeah. So they denied me, and I hit up one of these coaches from Fresno, cause he's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
He come up to our school. He gave me his card, and I'm like, "This my only card left, bro."
You literally one business card brought you to Fresno.
I'm like, I look at his phone number. I'm like, "Hey, coach, bro, like they just denied me." I told him the whole situation. He was like, "Don't worry about it. Come here, bro."
Anyways, that's dope. So that's how you got to Fresno.
Yeah. So I pretty much called him up. He said, "Don't even worry about it." And they sent me on the. I came in a little late, but
I remember.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this dude? It was mid-camp, wasn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't it like mid-camp?
Something like that, yeah. So I came in a little late because I was trying to figure out the whole situation, and got there, put me in the dorms,
Oh,
It was
you was
like,
in the dorms?
yeah, it was 4 of us in the dorm.
Who the fuck was your roommates in the dorms?
It was Matt Smith, one of my friends, Nick Valkenburg,
The kicker?
the kicker,
Fuck.
and
I
then
haven't heard that name in so long.
the long snapper. I forgot his name.
Junior?
No.
Detweiler?
The one that always has nice kicks.
Westbury.
Westbury. Jacob
Oh,
Westbury.
bro, that's a dirty ass room, bro. That's a dirty ass room.
Yeah, bro. We was all in there, one bathroom.
Ooh.
Had the
Damn.
double beds in one bedroom.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, we was all in there, bro. I'm just thinking about that.
I know, bro. I'm trying to visualize that right now. That's crazy.
It was funny. But when I first got there, I'm not even over 18 years old at this point.
I was gonna say you were 16 when you got here, weren't you? Or 17?
17, yeah. So
Yeah.
like everything they tried to make me sign, they was calling my parents like, "Hey, we need you to fax this, sign this."
Damn.
Yeah. And pretty much like I was setting my bank account or whatever for like the scholarly checks. Like I couldn't get my scholarly checks for like the first 3 months. And so I'm really like just living out there, feeding off the food at the facilities, drinking all the
Chocolate
milks.
milk. That's wild.
Yeah, but one of my boys, Tynoa Foster, his parents signed. They go open my bank account for me out there. EECU, a little small community bank. But yeah, that's how I got started out there.
Damn. How different was it going from one island to the next and then to Fresno, like being on the mainland?
It was definitely a culture shock. Like when I first got to Hawaii, like I said, like I just went straight back to Tonga because everything.
How different's Tonga and Hawaii?
It's very different, bro.
Tell me
Like-
Tonga. Let's talk Tonga. What's
Bro.
Tonga like?
Like you don't have like water bottles. Like you gotta collect your own water. It's
From the
like
river.
there's no AC. No, from the rain.
From the rain. So you
Yeah.
you made funnels and shit.
So we collect the rain from the roof and into this little tank. And so like power will go out sometimes, water will go out sometimes. Like it's just not like
It's not
it's not
normal.
the same, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't get the same luxury as out here. But it was good. It was a good life lesson.
good experience.
Yeah, growing up there and being able to come here and seeing all the opportunities here.
Right.
I just wanted to attack it and run with it, man. It was-
Yeah.
That's when I was like, yeah, I can't go back, bro. That was the point when I came to America. I was like, yeah, bro. The second time I came back, I was like, I'm not going back.
When's the last time you've been back?
I was back this past off season.
How was it?
It was good. I went back to see my family. My grandma passed away.
Sorry to hear
So
that.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, got to see the family.
Nice. Would you ever want to do anything, knowing Tonga's in the position where, you know, they don't have all the luxurious things that we have in the United States right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a passion for wanting to go back and continue to,
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
make it grow? What would you want to do first? I know you've done stuff in the past.
So really, I wanted to grow. I wanted to retire my parents back there, whenever they done playing or whenever they're
Ready.
to go back. Like I want to get them a spot out there and like do the same type of stuff, like the agriculture stuff,
Right.
and have them like keep running the business. Have them send stuff out here to Hawaii to keep selling all this stuff because they're doing good. Their business is doing good. Like,
Yeah.
they're making good money. Off
Damn.
Of, yeah. But when we first got to Hawaii, it was tough. Like we was
Yeah.
making $20.
Did they not, was the plan to, hey, when we move to Hawaii, we're going to open a shop and we're going to do this out of the gate, or were they trying to find work when it started out?
We was just trying to find work, bro, and that's
Yeah.
the only thing we knew was just because in Tonga we sold a lot of the tourists too,
Yeah.
because a lot of tourists come out there as well on like cruise ships or whatever, and so that's all they knew. They didn't have their degree or whatever. Dad don't have no high school diploma Like, we was just out here just trying to find
trying to
something.
make it work,
Yeah,
baby.
bro, like, really. Like, we first got out there, we didn't know who was going to stay with. We didn't know who was going to pick us up from the airport. And then we just...
Why'd you just send it? Was it time?
My parents had the opportunity to, so, like, we won a lottery to get our citizenship in America.
Okay.
So my parents just took that opportunity and ran with it. Like, my parents worked in Tonga, saved up for a couple of years, and then when the opportunity was right, we just took it and ran.
Damn.
Yeah.
No plan. Just fucking let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Figure it out.
Make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great experience. I mean, it's not a great experience, but you grow from that because you see what they went through, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what do? They grow in. They're doing souvenirs and shit. They're doing good business.
Yeah.
Well, why don't they come out to Fresno and start selling some Fresno State trinkets?
See, that's the thing. Fresno's not a tourist place. You know what I'm saying? Hawaii is more of like the more island tour. A lot of tourists, a lot of traffic come in.
Right.
Yeah, they go to the swap meet. They sell online too. So now they're expanding and like
plug them.
Yeah, people from Germany, people from all over the country, like all over the world. Just my mom be sending me screenshots. Just random people just ordering stuff all over.
Little Hawaiian trinkets.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's dope. Yeah,
I like
they
that.
done grow up from $20.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Trying to think what else. You got anything for me?
What's the next step of Bring the Juice?
Damn, bro. Really put me on the spot there. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get more people involved in, like, being media personalities for the brand. Like, you see how Comstock's been posted on it lately and shit?
Yeah, no, I like Comstock.
Like, I can't do it all by myself anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I could do this type of thing, but there's so many avenues to continue to grow. And I think Bring the Juice has gone from, like, a pod. Like, yeah, we still will always have the pod, but our merch is almost as big as the pod now, right? And even just the videos, like the content, like people like the Bring the Juice has become a mindset. It's a brand that people like people walk by me and be like, "Hey, get your piss hot," and you're just like, "All right, bro, like fuck it." They're fired up off of it.
Yeah.
So trying to bring in more people that want to be involved in it because it is a business, and there's opportunities to grow. But I'm one person. I'm already out trying to secure sponsorship deals so we can keep things going.
Oh, yeah.
Throw events. We just threw the dodgeball tournament last
How was
weekend.
that?
That shit was turned.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
The videos I saw was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
You guys were in the middle of the street.
Yeah, they shut down the street. We built an arena. There was a couple of headshots. People were fired up. There's still some good content to come from that. But I don't know, man. I mean, what do you think I should do?
I think you're on the right path.
Yeah.
Like you're from the first, like when you first started, it was like now it's like going up.
It's going up. We're starting to hit a bubble. Obviously, the bigger guest is always better too. But that's not necessarily true. Like I've had some big name dudes. I feel like in the episode, it pops off. But then you got some people where people don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And it's just a good conversation, and they're like, "Yo, this shit kind of fire right here, right?" And that's the reality of it. Like I try to treat everybody the same, and athletes appreciate it. But even like from an athlete perspective, think of how many people let's call it the average sports fan, they don't know 98, 95% of the names of the guys in the NFL.
Yeah,
right?
Facts.
They just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So getting to create this platform where everybody has an opportunity to say their side of the story, show their personality. Maybe there's something you don't know about. Shit, Mo just came on right before you. Like, I didn't know some of that shit.
Yeah.
The Las Cruces 14-hour drive, car breakdown. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what if you didn't go to that JUCO camp?
Yeah. What
that
if you
one
just
moment.
you just stopped that drive?
Yeah.
And
What
went home?
if that mechanic took a day instead of an hour? Like, would you have not played at Fresno State and then played in the NFL? That's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah,
but that's the same shit for you. What if you never came back to Hawaii? What if you just stayed in Tonga? Or what if you didn't have that business card?
Yeah, I would have been back in Tonga.
It's all I'm saying is it's a cool opportunity of a platform to show different angles of different guys in any sports realm, you know.
Oh,
so
for sure.
and like I'd say our biggest name we've gotten on the pod is probably Justin Fields, right? But like from my understanding, we got so much love from it because yeah, it's Justin Fields, it's a big name, but Justin Fields does all kinds of interviews. You got to see his personality, like you got to see his real what's inside, what he's going through side of him that people appreciated, and like I want people to walk away from this being like, yo, that was cool, that was good.
Yeah.
Usually we're drinking on here, but
Yeah.
I mean we could. I'm kind of was feeling it this morning, bro, from dinner last night. We came back and drank more. Unnecessary as fuck. Yeah. But
No, yeah, I think
I don't know, bro.
It's super interesting getting to see everybody's story, man. There's no matter how big their name is or not.
Right.
It draws me in just to like hear everybody's obstacles and what they went through to get
Right.
to the point of where they are in their life. So yeah, it's always crazy to hear everybody's story.
We're as different as everybody is in this world. We're much of the same at
Yeah.
the same time, right? Everyone's gonna face adversity. Everybody's gonna have to figure out how to overcome it. I mean, you're still playing ball, but like being on the other side now of like I don't play anymore, but you still are facing adversity. Like if you want to run a business, shit's gonna get thrown at you.
For sure.
I think that's why so many athletes that could apply themselves, taking the mindset that got them far in sports, and now they start a business, and they could cross that bridge and make some shit shake. They're so successful because they know what it's like to adversity's thrown at your way.
Yeah.
Some dudes just don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
You figure out how to handle it, it's like, all right, I'm not going to panic. Let's assess the situation. Let's make a move. Make a decision. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. You got to learn how to make decisions on it.
And that's the good thing about doing sports.
Dude.
You gotta.
I know.
Yeah, you get the kids, you just throw them in the sport, they automatically
You
learn
gotta
leadership.
learn.
Yeah, like you go through obstacles,
Yeah.
and like once you're done playing, life is gonna be easy.
I'm in this right now. Obviously, I'm about to have a kid, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to have my son, and people are like, "Oh, are you gonna make sure he's like a wide receiver, and he plays football in college?" Obviously that's the joke to everybody because me and my brothers and whatnot. But I'm just like, no, he can do whatever he wants. But whatever he does, I want to make sure he's great at it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to. Why would you not put your kid in sports?
Yeah, I mean,
If they don't have to go play D1 and do all this other crazy
Yeah.
shit. But
no.
sports at a young age is good.
Learn about.
I'm not even a
adversity.
dad yet, and I'm preaching about how to be a dad.
But
fuck
yes, sports will take you far in life.
I think you learn how to work with people. You
Mm-hmm.
learn connections. You learn how to get yelled at.
Yeah.
Although everyone's so fucking soft these days. I know Dan Campbell ain't soft about that.
Hell nah.
But-
That dude wakes up and throws a dip in right away.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
He's-
Well, shit, Muti, I appreciate your time, bro. We'll get you some hats that are big enough for your head. It's on my list
yeah.
of shit I got to do, bro. But I appreciate you as always.
You gotta
Miss
start
you.
doing beanies.
I'll do some beanies.
Yeah, beanies.
Just
would be
some
fire.
OG black beanies.
I could fit in a beanie.
All right. Watermelon size heads, bro. Watermelon size head.
Hell yeah.
But I appreciate you. Hope you feel better. You'll be back
Appreciate
out
it.
there soon enough. Good to see you
All right.
as always. That's it for this week, y'all. Army of Grit, stay fired up. Get your piss hot. See you
Yes,
next
sir.
time.
All right. Thank you.